Hey there, Virgo. Are you ready for a life-changing message? If you're feeling stuck or unsure about what's coming next, then this video is for you. The universe is sending powerful signs your way, but there's something crucial you need to know before May 15th. In this video, we're diving deep into the 5 deadly mistakes that could block your blessings and prevent you from reaching the next level of success. Virgo, you're known for your logical thinking and your ability to work hard, but sometimes even the sharpest minds can fall into traps that stop them from claiming the abundance that's waiting for them. Are you ignoring your intuition, overthinking every decision, or maybe you're holding on to past grudges that are keeping you stuck? These are all traps that could be blocking the flow of positive energy in your life. But don't worry, I'm here to help you recognize these mistakes and show you how to step into your true power. This is a time of transformation, and if you're willing to make a few shifts, the universe will open doors that you never even imagined. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to unlock new opportunities, increase your self-worth, and embrace the change that's already on its way to you. So, stay with me till the end, because this is your moment to make a massive leap toward the future you've been dreaming of. Don't let these mistakes hold you back. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. 1. Ignoring your intuition, Virgo. One of your greatest gifts is your sharp, analytical mind. You're known for your precision and methodical approach to life, always weighing the pros and cons before making any decision. But in this cosmic window before May 15th, there's a hidden power you need to tap into: your intuition. Your intuition is not just some random feeling. It's a deep spiritual connection to the universe. It speaks to you through gut feelings, dreams, flashes of inspiration, and those subtle nudges that you can't quite explain. But here's the thing, you need to listen. Too often, Virgos rely on their logical thinking to make decisions. You like to have all the facts laid out, with a clear plan and evidence to back you up. But what happens when you ignore those gut feelings, that little voice telling you to pause or act differently? You miss out on the golden opportunities that the universe is trying to send your way. The deadly mistake? The mistake lies in ignoring your inner guidance. You might convince yourself that you need hard facts or a step-by-step blueprint before moving forward. After all, your mind is your most trusted tool. But sometimes the universe doesn't work in black and white. It thrives in the grey areas, in the unknown. This is where your intuition comes in, nudging you to trust that higher wisdom that isn't always immediately visible to the logical mind. You've probably experienced it before, the sensation of something not feeling quite right, even when everything on paper seems perfect. But because you can't pinpoint the why, you ignore it, chalking it up to nerves or overthinking. Yet in doing so, you might walk right past an opportunity, a warning or a blessing the universe was trying to present to you. Real-life example. Take the case of Emma, a Virgo who, like you, relies on logic and reason. She was offered a promising job opportunity with a large corporation. All the signs pointed to it being the right move: better pay, more benefits, and the potential for growth. Her logical mind was fully on board, but something felt off. Her intuition kept whispering, "Wait." She couldn't quite understand it, but that inner voice told her there was something she needed to reconsider. But instead of listening, she pushed those feelings aside. She took the job. 6 months later, the company underwent a massive restructuring. Emma found herself out of a job in an instant. If she had listened to her intuition, she might have dodged that bullet and found another opportunity that aligned better with her path. Cosmic tip: Virgo, this is your sign to trust yourself. The universe has a way of speaking to you in ways that don't always make sense to the logical mind. Sometimes the messages come in dreams, flashes of insight, or feelings that are too powerful to ignore. These are divine messages guiding you toward the path you were meant to walk. When you ignore these nudges, you are essentially turning your back on the universe's divine plan for you. That's why the cosmic energy around you right now is urging you to step into faith. Faith that what you can't yet see is still guiding you toward your highest good. So, take a moment each day to check in with yourself. Tune in to the subtle messages your body and mind are sending you. It's not always about facts and figures. Sometimes it's about listening to that still, small voice within. That's where the answers lie. And if you align yourself with this inner wisdom, you'll find the opportunities and blessings the universe is ready to deliver right at your doorstep. Trust that you are being guided. Your intuition knows the way. Don't block your blessings by ignoring it. 2. Overthinking. Every decision, Virgo, one of your greatest strengths is your ability to think critically and assess situations from every angle. You have a sharp mind and an eye for detail that others can only dream of. But here's the catch. When you overthink, you start to trap yourself in a cycle of indecision and missed opportunities. As a Virgo, you want everything to be perfect. You want to make sure you have every piece of the puzzle before you make a move, but in doing so, you risk paralysis by analysis. You become so caught up in trying to predict every possible outcome and consider every factor that you end up stuck. Instead of taking action, you stay in your head, wondering if there's a better option out there. The deadly mistake. The mistake here is waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan before taking action. You think that you need to have every single detail lined up, every risk assessed, and every contingency considered before you can move forward. But the truth is, perfection doesn't exist in the physical world. Waiting for the perfect scenario can leave you on the sidelines while life passes you by. The universe isn't waiting for you to have everything perfectly aligned before it sends blessings your way. In fact, the more you hesitate and delay, the more you miss out on the opportunities that are right in front of you. The universe rewards action, not hesitation. The longer you wait for everything to be perfect, the more you'll realize that nothing is ever going to be perfect. And by then, the window of opportunity might have closed. This is the very trap that keeps many Virgos from experiencing their full potential. Real-life example. Take the story of Virgo Dan. He had been eyeing a new business venture for months. The opportunity seemed promising, a great product, a growing market, and a chance to build something meaningful. But instead of jumping in, Dan did what many Virgos do. He overanalyzed everything. He spent weeks researching the market, studying competitors, and calculating costs. He was determined to ensure that he had everything figured out before making a move. But by the time Dan finally decided to take the plunge, the market had changed. New competitors had entered the scene, and the demand for his product had decreased. What had once been a golden opportunity was now no longer as viable. His paralysis by analysis had cost him the chance to act at the right moment. Cosmic tip. Virgo, here's the key takeaway. Trust that what's meant for you will unfold in divine timing. You don't need everything to be perfect before you take action. Stop waiting for the stars to align or for the ideal conditions to present themselves. The truth is, if you're waiting for perfection, you might never move forward at all. Instead of trying to control every variable and eliminate every risk, focus on taking action, even if it's messy. The universe rewards those who take bold, confident steps forward, even if they don't have all the answers. Perfection doesn't exist, but progress does. So the next time you find yourself overthinking, take a deep breath and remember, action is the key to unlocking your blessings. The universe isn't going to wait for you to have it all figured out. It's waiting for you to step forward and trust that the path will reveal itself along the way. Don't let overthinking hold you back. Take the leap, even if you don't have all the answers yet. The universe will meet you halfway. 3. Holding on to past grudges, Virgo. You are one of the most loyal and compassionate signs in the zodiac. You believe in the power of kindness and are always willing to give people second chances. However, there's a side to you that can become easily hurt when someone betrays your trust. You may forgive, but letting go completely can sometimes feel like a struggle. You carry that emotional weight with you long after the incident has passed, and that's a dangerous trap to fall into, especially now as cosmic energies are urging you to heal and forgive. The deadly mistake? The mistake you're making is holding on to resentment and grudges from the past, especially before May 15th. Even if you tell yourself you've forgiven, there's a difference between saying the words and actually releasing the pain. Holding on to these feelings creates emotional baggage that weighs you down, preventing you from moving forward. The universe is trying to offer you something beautiful, a fresh start, new opportunities, and a flow of positive energy. But it can't do that if you're still chained to past hurts. Resentment is like a heavy anchor that keeps you tethered to old wounds. When you continue to hold on to it, you're blocking the very blessings and growth that are trying to find you. Real-life example. Let's take the story of Virgo woman Lily. For years, Lily carried unresolved anger toward a family member who had betrayed her. Every time she thought about the situation, the hurt resurfaced. She felt deeply wounded and wasn't ready to forgive. The emotional weight of this grudge began to seep into every part of her life, her work, her relationships, and even her own self-worth. Lily's career stagnated and her personal relationships felt strained. The resentment she carried became like a fog that clouded her judgment and blocked new, positive experiences from coming in. But one day, Lily realized that her life was on hold because of her unwillingness to forgive. She made the decision to release that resentment and choose peace over pain. When she forgave, it wasn't for the other person, it was for her own freedom. And that's when things began to shift. Opportunities started to flow in her life, from a new job offer to a renewed connection with old friends, and even the spark of a new romantic interest. Once she let go of the emotional baggage, the universe opened up a path of abundance for her. Cosmic tip, Virgo. The key to unlocking the next chapter of your life is forgiveness, and it starts with you. Forgiveness isn't about excusing someone's actions, it's about giving yourself the freedom to move forward. Holding on to anger and resentment only keeps you tied to the past. But when you release those negative emotions, you create space for something far greater to come in: peace, prosperity, and new beginnings. Don't carry the burden of past wounds any longer. Forgiveness is not for the person who hurt you, it's for your own healing. By forgiving, you reclaim your power and open yourself up to the flow of positive, healing energy from the universe. The more you release, the more space there is for new opportunities, love, and success to enter your life. So, take a deep breath and let go. Release the past. Make room for peace and prosperity. The universe has so much more in store for you, but it can't deliver it if you're still holding on to old grudges. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and step boldly into the future that is waiting for you. 4. Underestimating your worth. Virgo, one of your greatest qualities is your humility. You're not the type to brag or make a big fuss about your achievements. You work hard, and you do so with a sense of dedication and sincerity that often goes unnoticed. But here's the thing, your humility can sometimes lead to underestimating your worth. While this may be admirable in some situations, it can also hold you back from reaching your full potential. You give so much of yourself to others, but when it comes to asking for what you truly deserve, whether that's a raise, recognition, or even the respect of others, you tend to hold back. You may not feel comfortable with the idea of demanding what you're worth. But here's the cosmic truth. The universe won't deliver blessings to someone who isn't willing to acknowledge their own value. If you continue to underestimate yourself, you risk missing out on the opportunities and abundance that are already aligned with your true potential. The deadly mistake? The mistake here is not recognizing your value and undercharging for your skills, talents, and services. Whether it's in your career, personal life, or business, you might be settling for less than what you deserve. You've worked hard, you've developed your skills, and you have the experience to back it up, but you might be too afraid to ask for what's truly yours. This cosmic window before May 15th is all about self-worth. You need to step into your power and start demanding the abundance that the universe is ready to deliver. But first, you must recognize your worth and stand up for yourself. The universe responds to confidence. It rewards those who value themselves, who aren't afraid to claim their place in the world. If you continue to undervalue yourself, the universe may pass you by. It's time to raise your standards and expect more. Cosmic tip: Virgo, it's time to take inventory of your achievements and recognize the immense value you bring to the table. Don't downplay your talents. Don't ignore the hard work and dedication that has gotten you where you are today. Your skills, your time, your energy, they are worth more than you realize. Once you recognize your own worth, it will be easier to ask for what you deserve. This could be a raise, recognition, better treatment, or even simply setting healthy boundaries with others. Don't settle for less than what you deserve. The universe is ready to bring you abundance, but it needs you to stand in your power and claim it. Take a moment to own your value. You've earned it, Virgo. Don't let fear or humility hold you back from claiming the blessings that are already on their way to you. You are worthy of success, and the universe is waiting for you to recognize that truth. 5. Fearing change. Virgo, you're known for your love of structure, order, and routine. You thrive when you know what's coming next, and the predictable flow of your day brings you peace. But here's the cosmic truth. Sometimes, change is exactly what you need to elevate your life to the next level. The universe is preparing to deliver new opportunities, but you may be resisting them out of fear. The fear of the unknown can be incredibly strong, especially for someone like you who values security. But if you don't embrace change, you could be missing out on the very transformation that will lead you to growth, success, and happiness. The deadly mistake? The deadly mistake is letting fear stop you from stepping out of your comfort zone. It's natural to fear the unknown. It's human to feel uncomfortable when faced with uncertainty. But the reality is, if you keep holding on to what you already know, staying in the same routines, the same jobs, the same habits, you will only continue to get the same results. The universe is urging you to evolve, and to do that, you need to be open to change. You can't keep expecting different outcomes while clinging to what's familiar. If you stay in the same place, doing the same things, the universe cannot bring you the next level of opportunities. Cosmic tip: Virgo, the cosmic energies before May 15th are pushing you toward personal growth and transformation. But this can only happen if you're willing to let go of the old and step into the new. The universe is offering you the chance to level up, but you need to embrace the unknown. Change doesn't have to be scary. In fact, change is often the key to unlocking your highest potential. When you step outside of your comfort zone, you make room for new experiences, new lessons, and new blessings. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and that even if the path isn't clear right now, it will reveal itself as you move forward. The unknown holds the greatest potential for growth. Don't be afraid to take that first step into unfamiliar territory. Trust that the universe is guiding you toward what's best for you, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. So Virgo, let go of the fear, embrace change, take the leap, even if it feels uncomfortable. The rewards on the other side will be worth it, and you'll find that the universe has amazing things in store for you once you're willing to step into the unknown. Remember, Virgo, the universe is on your side, but only if you're ready to embrace the changes ahead. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back from stepping into your full potential. Trust your intuition, recognize your worth, and take action now. Your time is now, and your blessings are waiting. Stay aligned, stay confident, and let the universe guide you to your next level of success. Sparkles.